is Pac-Man. How much fun is this game? This is my all-time favorite arcade game.
I think it's everyone's.
And we look at this cool machine. It's just like the ones that you would have seen in the arcades back in the 80s. When did this come out? It's 40 years old. So it's celebrating 40th
next year's
40th anniversary.
Years.
Next year, well, you know, around the corner.
Yes, exactly.
This particular version of Pac-Man won the 2019 Tech Toy of the Year. It is what everyone wants. This is the real thing, and it's exclusive to QVC and HSN. You cannot get it. You cannot buy it at any price anywhere else. It comes with a riser. It comes with a light-up panel. It's totally upgraded, and it's the real game with the real speed and sound effects. It actually has 4 games built in, and we have it for you on 6 payments of under $67 with free shipping and handling. So Keith Epps, everybody, who is our game wizard, among other things. Everybody, I think, is familiar with Pac-Man, but you know, versions of Pac-Man have come out that weren't quite what we were used to playing in the arcade.
Right, and so we all remember the original, right? And this is the original that you're seeing right here. It came out, like you said, in 1980. What we've done is we've created this machine that just really encompasses everything Pac-Man. So it not only has the original Pac-Man that everybody's going to know and remember, and the thing about Pac-Man that makes it so amazing is that my grandfather played it, my dad played it, I played it, and now my kids play it. 4 generations of people played Pac-Man. This is the most incredible thing I've ever heard. 10 years after Pac-Man came out, so 1990, there had been 3.5 billion quarters put into Pac-Man machines. 3.5 billion quarters. So we said Arcade1Up, and you mentioned they won the Tech Toy of the Year, right? And that is such a huge honor in the toy industry, the Toady Awards, the Toy of the Year Awards.
Is that right?
Yes, they won the Tech Toy of the Year, and it's just been out since last holiday season, just this company. So we decided to make something exclusively for QVC and HSN. So we lit up the marquee. So when we bring the lights on, you'll see this is completely lit up.
Well, let's show it. Can we get really close up so everybody can see how cool this is? You want to do Keith's? All right. So, so the dimension on this, it's about 46 inches high. It's over 4 feet high. About 23 inches deep and 19 wide. So if you're wondering where it's going to go, it weighs about a little over 50 pounds. There is some assembly required, but all of it can be done with 1 screwdriver.
That's it.
And you're not assembling any electronics. You're just assembling the cabinet.
It's just the cabinet, and then you plug it in and you're done.
Yeah. So but how cool will this be to have in your rec room, your game room, one of the kids' bedrooms? It's really addicting and fun.
It is. And Pac-Man, again, it's one of those iconic games. It is the iconic game. It is the #1 of all-time arcade game. So what we did for QVC and HSN is we put the lighted marquee, so you see this Pac-Man lights up. So when that's in your basement or your family room, wherever it is, it just stands out, right? And then we also included this riser, which is really important because if you get this out at retail, this is what it's going to look like. I'm just going to pull this off real quick.
So at retail, it doesn't come with the extra riser, so it's like little kid height.
This is it. And so it's cool because if you have little kids, you can set it up this way.
You can set it down there.
Or you can put a stool here. But for QVC, we wanted to make it almost 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
So we included the riser. You just lift it back on, set it up, and you're ready to go.
Because frankly, who's mostly going to be playing with this is you, grown-ups, because we remember this game.
We do.
And absolutely, and it's easy to figure out how to play it even if you've never played before. So there's 4 games built in?
Yes, so we include the original Pac-Man. We also include Pac-Man Plus, Pac and Pal, and Pac-Mania. I'll show you that in a second. It's super easy to scroll through, so you can just literally scroll through all the games. Each one's completely different, so you have 4 different games in here that you're going to be able to play, and that's the other thing. Only here at QVC can you get those final 2 games, which is Pac and Pal and Pac-Mania, only here at QVC. So it is such a unique and different arcade, and one of the big things was when Arcade1Up started producing these games was, how do we make something that people just couldn't afford? Because they're available. These games are available. If you go online, you can search them up, but they're thousands of dollars. And we wanted to make it so that it was affordable and you could put them down in your game room.
This is really like one of the ones that is thousands of dollars.
It's the same exact thing.
Well, I have one in my cart because I know my husband's not watching right now because he would flip out. We have a movie theater in our basement that has like a lobby area. And this is going to be so perfect for that area. And it's vertical, so it doesn't take up a lot of space.
It doesn't, no.
And just one outlet to plug it in.
That's it.
So now, let me update you. We have far fewer than 200 now. I think it's like we have like 180 of these to go around.
Wow.
So if you want one, these are not going to last long,
Yeah.
and this is a very, very cool family gift.
It is, and you can't go out and find this one anywhere else. I love that you're putting it in your movie theater, because one of the things that arcade games and video games does for us, it's nostalgic, right? It brings back great memories. And I remember it being in the lobby of the movie theaters.
Yes.
And they had the arcade games, and you didn't even want to go in to watch the movie because as a kid, because you could play the arcade games. And remember Pizza Hut? Pizza Hut had Pac-Man.
Yes.
You could sit down at the table.
Totally.
That's when people get this. That's what they're going to remember. They're going to remember those great times. As soon as you turn this on and you hear that iconic sound of Pac-Man, it's going to bring you back to all those great times.
It does have the real sounds.
Yep.
And it's also a de-stressor, because I'm only halfway listening to Keith right now, because you kind of have to concentrate.
You do.
And you want to get your high score built up. And by the way, let's talk about this toggle.
Yeah.
Because this is something that is really accurate. You know, it's not like something you have to be pressing buttons or figuring out. It's one toggle. You make it go in the direction you want the little guy to go.
That's what was so great about Pac-Man.
Yeah, it's so simple.
Anybody can play it, and that's what I envision with this game. And when you get it home for Christmas or whenever you give it, it's going to be downstairs, put together up under the tree, and then Grandma's going to play. Aunt and uncles are going to play.
Everyone's going to play.
And they're going to want to set that high score.
My parents would love playing this game, and so would my grandsons and everybody in between.
And I told this story, like there's an arcade down at the beach where we go with my parents, and my kids go up to the arcade, and literally the first game in the arcade is Pac-Man. And that's the one that everybody's standing at, and it's pretty amazing. I want to show you this real quick.
Okay.
This is the main screen, right? So all you do is you hit the player 1 button and you hold it down for 5 seconds. That brings you back to the main screen. This is where you can toggle through all 4 games.
Okay.
And I just want to show you this one real quick. This is so cool. This is Pac-Mania. This is the first game ever that they put out that was 16-bit, and 16-bit means that it was 3D, and so it was the first 3D game at the time.
Wow.
And so again, completely different gameplay than you're used to with Pac-Man. So when we're saying you get 4 games, you truly get 4 completely different games. This one's so cool. You see it looks like a Lego type land.
Oh my gosh,
But
that
it's
is so great.
16-bit, and so it's 3-dimensional and same type of gameplay, but completely different screens. And so you're gonna have so much fun toggling through these different games and playing new games that you've never played before.
I love this game so much. I mean, this is so fun. Jill, we have to show Jill, because she's back there honing up her skills.
Oh my gosh, she's been amazing today.
Jill works backstage with us. So Jill, what are you, like 20, 21 or something? You're young. Okay, well, she's in her early 20s. So you were like an infant, or not even. You were born in the 90s. So this is like before your time, but isn't it fun?
She's amazing at it too.
Yeah, I mean, it's not super high tech like some of today's games, but I think it's way more fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that everybody that steps up to this will be able to do it.
So there's fewer than 100 now to go around. So, you know, almost half the quantity we started this presentation with are gone. These are not going to last very long. And Keith, are we able to get any more?
I think we might maybe get a little bit more at the end of the year, but I'm not really sure at this point.
Yeah, we're not for sure. I mean, right now we have less than 100 to go around. Your family will love this. And trust me when I tell you, this is really high quality. It's not flimsy. It's not going to break. You can get the square trade insurance on it if you want to, which is great. You can look at that on QVC.com. We have that on all of our electronics. But again, a great price, and you can't get this at retail. Only QVC and HSN have these this season. Thank you, Keith.
Thank you.
You guys do such a great job of bringing us awesome
games.
games.
It's the Arcade1Up. They're awesome.
Awesome.